Hello, hello. Welcome to this episode of the Hello, Hello podcast. I am your host, Alyssa Rogers. Look who I have today. Shaina Hetzell, oh my gosh, you're making like front page news for your amazing accomplishment. I cannot wait to talk to you about it. Welcome.
Thank you. I enjoy watching your podcast every week.
Oh, thank you for watching. Yes. And, you were recommended to come on the podcast, and when I reached out, because I never know, I have a lot of people recommend people, and I'll reach out and some say yes and some say no, and when you said absolutely and you responded so quickly, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting, because I know you're so busy and you just took on the new role as treasurer.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How does it feel?
Exciting, nervous.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
I mean, who better? You've been at the treasurer's office for so long, and I read the article that was released about you stepping in, and it was just so nice to kind of get to know you through that. But I also want people to get to know you through this, because your journey has been phenomenal, and I feel like Halifax County is in great hands with you at the reins. And tell us a little bit about your journey to get to where you are today.
Well, I've worked, of course, in public since I was 15. Mm-hmm. So I was actually at Wells Fargo.
Yeah.
And someone told me, hey, there's a job opening at the treasurer's office. And I was like, what? Okay. I'm just like, oh, they take our tax money.
Yeah.
That's all they do.
Yeah.
Boy, was I fooled. So,
people would think that, right? I guess.
Yes. So when I applied and I got the job, Ruth Ann actually hired me. Mm-hmm. And I was a little nervous.
Yeah.
It was a big change from the bank. A lot of similarities, but it was different. You honestly think oh, well, that lady, they generate the bills, they do everything. That is not the case. Because, naturally, one office cannot do everything.
Right.
So we learned that, hey, the commissioner's office does exist. They actually make the assessments. We just send out the bill. It has our name on it just because that's who you pay.
Right.
So, it just, like I said, it started from there. And I've just been there 8 years, and here I am. I was made chief deputy in April of 22.
Uh-huh.
So... And then Ruth Ann, she had mentioned retiring. She's talked about it right often. Mm-hmm. Fortunately for her, she was able to retire, and here I am.
Oh my gosh. And, was this a goal that you set out for, or did it just kind of happen for you? And, you have to work hard to get to where you are, but was this an end goal for you?
Eventually. Yeah. Honestly, not this soon.
Right.
I've had a lot of people motivate me in life, and I'm inspired by that. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to say one of my friends, she went back to school later in life, and I was like, because I was a kid who did not listen to their parents. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I did not go to school when I was young.
Yeah.
I was like, Mama, I'm good. I did go to nail school between my junior year and senior year.
Yeah.
But after that, I was like, this is what I want to do. And then family happened. So I had kids early. So I just didn't. So one of my friends, she's like, well, I'm going back to school. And, she's about 10 years older than me. And I was like, that would be, I can do that. So I did. Mm-hmm. And was I crazy? But, having 4 kids, working a full-time job. So I went back to school. I ended up with 2 associates, and I don't even know how one of them happened, to be honest. I got it in the mail. I was like, oh, this was extra, okay. And then I said, well, I want to keep going, and I did. So I went to Averett, and I got my bachelor's. So, and I don't know that I'm going to stop there. Call me crazy, but I may keep going. So
inspirational.
Yes, I just want to let people know you can do it, no matter what. I don't care. I know it. My the ceremony for my associates at Southside, it was a lady there in her 70s. So I was like, I like to tell people, it don't matter how old you are. You can go, keep going. Just don't let nobody stop you.
That's
So,
awesome.
yeah.
And I mean, take us through that. I mean, 4 kids
Mm-hmm.
and working full time, going to school. I mean, what did that look like? How did you do that?
It was.
Or do you even know how you did it?
No,
You just make
I
it
don't.
happen, right?
It's one of those things you have to. Like, you don't have a choice. It's like, I'm going to do this, and this is what I'm going to do. And I was determined. It was a lot of late nights, early mornings, because it would be nights I'd sit at the computer, and the kids knew. They were like, Mama's doing schoolwork. And I was, and, you know, they would come in there, like, it might be peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for supper that night. I mean, it was what it was. A lot of times I did feel a little bad, but they knew. And I mean, I think now my oldest daughter, she brought me a card to my work and flowers, and she was like, Mom, I'm so proud of you. Look, I know.
Oh, you're making
But anyway,
me cry.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah, don't.
But anyway, I'm like, you know, my kids know. They saw the struggle. They did.
Oh my
So,
gosh, and they're so proud of you,
They
and
are.
you're such an inspiration to them.
Yes.
And so that's amazing, and they're all in the school system here,
They are.
and I'm sure thriving because you set such a good example.
Well, I don't know if their teachers would say that. One of them is doing really well. The others, you know, they're doing okay. One of them, I got a boy.
Yeah.
So he wants to do like trade. So he wants to do like electrician,
Yeah.
you know, something like that, which that's him. He likes to be outside.
Yeah.
Like, he's not a classroom person. I told him, I said, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Just do something that you enjoy. You'll never work if you enjoy what you do. So.
Oh, that's so amazing. And you're thinking about continuing your education. So that's really awesome. And what is your bachelor's degree in? What did you get it in?
Business management.
Business management from Averett. They have a great program.
They do.
And they have a great master's program too.
Yes, they do. Yes, I've looked into it. So yes,
That's so awesome. And so you're doing all of this, and then there's an announcement that's made that Ruth Ann is going to retire. And so what did that mean for you, and what were your thoughts when that happened? Because it sounds like she was a big mentor to you.
Yes. So when someone does retire in office, they will designate, it's called really designate your highest ranking officer in the office, which was me at the time as chief deputy. So, I mean, you can take it or not.
Right.
You don't have to, but then they would have to bring in somebody from the outside to fill that role. Well, I'm going to be honest. Coming in from the outside trying to fill a role like that, to me, would be very difficult. And I was like, well, it's now or never. I mean, I really didn't have a choice, and I knew, like, I still want to grow. I love learning, and that's part of growing and learning in that role. So that was okay.
And here you are.
Yes.
And I mean, I'm just so happy for you and the journey that it took to get here. And I want people to understand, like, what truly goes into this. Like, and I know there are probably people out there like, what do you do? Like, what do you really do? So take us through kind of what happens at the treasurer's office.
Well, I know, and like I said earlier, you know, a lot of people think, oh, we just pay our taxes. Like, and honestly, as an outsider, I thought they were busy once a year because I was young. I didn't even have real estate at the time, and if it is, it's in your mortgage.
Yes.
You don't really pay attention to it. So I was like, oh, they're only busy like in December. That I don't know. That's a tale. So we actually, I don't even know, to be honest. It's a lot.
I mean, every time I go in, there's always someone in there paying something, asking questions, I've never gone in there and been the only one in there.
Yeah, so I know, like, at the beginning of the year, you have your state and estimated taxes. Well, I know very few people still do that, but they can file locally. So they start at the commissioner's office, and then they pay with us. I know you have business licenses. So, again, that starts at the commissioner's office, and then you would come in our office to pay, and that's at the beginning of the year. Of course, we have real estate in June that we collect.
And then you have all the taxes, and, you know, that's a lot of money. And so, like, and you said it's a lot like the bank, right? And there are correlations there, but you know, you have to have really trustworthy, amazing people to work with every day to have that much money coming in all the time and making sure that it balances and that you guys are taking care of the community and doing that. And so, like, you leading the team now, I mean, how does that make you feel to be leading everyone?
It feels good. Like coming from the bank, you learn different processes. So I know, like coming into the treasurer's office, some things I incorporated from the bank, like we did dual control. So not one person can do a process without the other. You can't have one person going and getting change or things like that. So I was like, well, we need to be doing this here. It was a lot of things. I even got lids for cash drawers, like to lock up. I know that, you know, how they did things a long, long time ago.
Of course, we grow.
Yes, right. I was like, we shouldn't be doing that. You know, we need processes in place for stuff like this. So we did some of that.
And then, you know, leading the team, I know that in the article that I read, it says you even like decorate the office. So take us through what we can expect there.
So I started doing that. I think when I became chief deputy, like I felt like that was my task. Well, I decorate the office and I use my own personal money. I do not use taxpayer money. They do not say, here, Shaina, you get an allowance to go decorate the office. No. And when I first come there, we had like this little bitty Christmas tree put up at Christmas. I was like, no. We need a big tree. Like, so, and I decorate it like every season, every holiday. Like I try to decorate the office and make it look bright. I mean, we're going to be here more than we are at home. It needs to look nice.
I mean, that just shows who you are as a leader because you care about the culture in the office and bringing a smile to people's faces. Because you're right, we do spend a lot of time at work, and that's so important. And I mean, if you do that at the office, are you like that at home too?
Yes.
You decorate. So are you, okay, this is kind of off, but I gotta know, like, when do you start decorating? Okay, are you decorated for fall right now?
Yes.
And then do you decorate for Halloween?
Sort of. I set out some Halloween decor for fall, you know, kind of entwine some of it.
Okay, and then when do you decorate for Christmas? Are you decorating as soon as Halloween is over? Like November 1? Yes, you're a November 1 decorator. Hey, why not, right?
Well, I'm going to be honest, that's a lot of decor to put up for like 1 month. That's a lot. I'm like, by the time I get done putting it out and getting it right, because, you know, your ornaments have to be right. So by the time you do all of that, you know, it's like time to take it down. And I don't feel like I get to enjoy it long enough.
Okay.
So.
Nothing wrong with it. I mean, I'm here for it too. I mean, if you want to keep it up till February, do that too.
Hey, I'm good with that too.
Yes. And so it just sounds like that you bring a great community feel and a great culture to that department. I'm just really excited for you and kind of your journey. I love hearing your journey about how you've worked as hard as you have to get to where you are today. And I know it's still new, but like, what are your current goals in this role? What would you like to see happen?
I think I'm going to just say transparency. I know the bills just went out with my name on them for the first time. So we did an insert in the bills that, you know, just gave some FAQ stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like people need to know. Like I said, when I thought my bill was wrong, I was like calling the treasurer's office like, hey, my bill's wrong. But no, that's really a different office. So I asked the ladies on the front line, well, and gentlemen, because we have a fellow working in there now. I'm so used to saying ladies. So I asked them like, hey, what can we put on this insert? What do y'all hear most? I mean, I know what I did, you know, when I was up front, but I'm like, what is some more, is it things different or is it the same, you know? So I look forward to putting an insert in every bill. That's a goal for me to let people know, like, as things come up. I know the commissioner's office, they do elderly and disabled relief and then relief for veterans. I do know you have to be 100% disabled for the veterans relief, But I feel like a lot of people don't know that that's even offered. I mean, they'll put stuff in the paper, but not everybody reads the
Right.
paper.
It's true.
I mean, I don't. I really don't. I mean, I
Yeah.
know we get one to the office, and very
Yeah.
seldom do I read it.
Yeah.
I guess it's us being younger.
It is.
I just,
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, I have to know, how does it feel to see your name going out on all of these notices? Coming from like starting to now, and now you see your name on there. What does that feel like to you?
It's a little surreal.
Yeah.
It is, and I got my own bill. So it had my name up here and then my name addressed to me. And I'm like, see, even I have to send my own self a bill. So I'm like, I'm not excluded, I promise.
Yeah.
And they're not discounted, I can promise you that. So it was a little surreal.
Yeah.
Like I know, I said this was going to happen later, and it's sooner. So it's like, wow, this is really happening.
Well, I am so happy for you. And I like I've said, I love your story, and I can't wait to see the amazing things you do at the treasurer's office. And it's making me want to go to the mailbox right now to see your name. Because I know we have some in there. I know. And so you'll probably be seeing me soon, because I'm one. I don't know about you guys that are watching, but I like to go and pay, so I know that it got there. And because no one likes to get that late fee or assessment. And so when do the taxes have to be paid?
December 5th.
December 5th. Remember that. And what color is it that they need to be looking for in the paper? I mean, in the mailbox. What are the colors of the slips?
The pink.
The pink slips. They're pink slips. Be looking for your pink slips. Pay it by December 5th, because you do not want a late fee. Make sure you look at it. Make sure it's all right. And it sounds like that you guys are going to help with any questions or concerns that people have.
Yes. And I do tell people all the time, because, the mail can be wonky. I mean, we've got a Christmas card sent to the office, and we received it in July of the fall, the next year. So I like to tell people, hey, go online. You can do an e-check. It's only 20 cents.
Yeah.
That's much cheaper than a stamp. And you don't have to risk it getting lost in the mail.
That's so good to know. So you go online. It's 20 cents to pay.
Yes.
Online. Oh,
Yep.
that's
No
what I'll
matter
do.
the amount of the bill.
I mean, as much as I would love to see y'all, I'll probably do that.
I know. That's what we tell everybody. I know you want to see us, but you can do this.
That's awesome. Well, that's good to know. I learned something today, and I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule and coming to sit with me and allowing everyone to get to know you. And I mean, it's going to be a great journey. I can't wait to continue following your journey. And again, I'm just so happy for you and proud of how far you've come.
Well, thank you. And I'm glad you had me today.
Yes.
So I've enjoyed it.
Absolutely. And I just want to thank everyone for watching and listening today. If you have any questions for Shaina, just reach out. You can comment, DM me, do whatever you want to do, or reach out to her directly and in the treasurer's office and ask those questions, because I truly do feel like Halifax County is in great hands with you. And I just appreciate everyone watching and listening today to this episode of Hello, Hello. Continue rating, reviewing, subscribing, doing all the things you have been doing. I hear you, I see you, and I thank you. And we will talk to you next week.